What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi back here again, bringing you another battle video. In today's battle video, I'm going to be bringing you a battle in the rank double battle ladder. So we did get a win last video, a pretty nice win under Trick Room against a 16-13 player. We are 1567 with 3 wins with this particular team. Overall we are 8 wins, 4 losses, so we are doing pretty decently well, which is pretty good. Hopefully we can keep it up. I don't know, but my opponent is running a pretty nasty team, as you guys can see there. Pretty dangerous team. Can put in so much freaking work. B-Sharp, you really don't see a lot of B-Sharps anymore, but B-Sharp is still a pretty nasty Pokemon to face up against. Landorus, Zapdos, holy moly, Gastrodon's gonna be so freaking good in this particular matchup. Holy Jesus! Gastrodon, please. Gastrodon is going to be so good. I feel like Volcarona is also going to be very nice. Yeah, this is going to be... Mungus, maybe. Mungus actually might be a pretty decent Pokemon also. But Gastrodon, holy moly, Gastrodon. Golbat is also a pretty decent Pokemon, but I feel like I need to bring in Gastrodon instead of Golbat in this particular matchup. Golbat can just easily just chomp and get free tailwinds off and stuff like that. But do I really want to run Golbat? I want to bring in Golbat, but I feel like it's a pretty big risk against this particular team. I feel like if he didn't have the Zapdos, I would easily bring in Golbat for sure. But actually, maybe Gastrodon Golbat might not be a bad lead, to tell you the truth. Gastrodon Golbat might not actually be a bad lead. So let's go ahead and bring Gastrodon. Let's go ahead and bring in Golbat. Volcarona is a pretty powerful Pokemon, but I don't know if I want to bring it. Kangaskhan is a pretty strong Pokemon. Gastrodon is my win condition. I need to keep Gastrodon alive as much as possible. I think Golbat Kangaskhan could deal with Rotom very well. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in Landorus. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's lead off with Golbat and Gastrodon and see what happens here. He can't really fake out Golbat because Golbat does have inner focus, so I think this is very good for us. I can break any potential sashes and just knock out anything, so maybe this might work. Maybe. If he brings in Zapdos, it's not going to work, but you know what I mean. So Rotom, Volcarona does come out. 2 very scary Pokemon. He can Thunderbolt me to death. That is very scary, but I feel like I'm still in a good position here. I don't think I want to switch out Golbat just yet, but he might have Giga Drain on that. He might actually have Giga Drain. I'm going to go ahead and take that into consideration here. He might actually have Giga Drain onto his Volcarona. People do run Giga Drain onto Pokemon like that, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out. And I'm going to go ahead and protect with my Gastrodon here. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Landorus. He can't Thunderbolt my Landorus slot, so that sucks for him. If he Will-O-Wisp me, I'm going to be very upset. But right here, we're going to check if he has any Giga Drains or stuff like that. So I am going to protect with Gastrodon. If he goes for a Hydro Pump, I am going to get a boost. Oh, so he's going to just straight up go for a Bug Bust. Oh, oh, I thought he predicted that. I was going to get very scared. So, nice. I'm actually really happy with that play. Rotom is a very scary Pokemon. I really do not want to face up against that whatsoever. I could go for a Rock Slide here. Try to do as much damage as possible. He can Will-O-Wisp my Landorus, which it really doesn't matter, to tell you the truth. Rotom can't really touch Landorus except when he Will-O-Wisps him. And, you know what? Yeah, let's just go for a Rock Slide here. Try to get any potential flinches, and then just go for a Scald onto the Volcarona. He's going to withdraw the Volcarona, which I'm fine with. This Rock Slide is going to do a decent amount of damage. He can still miss. Ooh, this Scald is going to do a lot of damage, too, onto his, maybe it's Assault Vested. I don't know, but, let's see what's going to happen here. Do not miss Rock Slides. Nope. Hopefully we can get a flinch onto Rotom. I don't think so. Hopefully he can miss his Willow. He doesn't. He connects his Willow upsettingly. Ugh. What can we do there? Nothing, really. But it's fine. It is fine. Scald is going to come through here. Going to do a decent amount of damage to his Landorus. Burn. Burn. No burn. I wish I got a burn here. But I didn't, upsettingly. But I can still just go for Rock Slide flinches here. That's the beauty of Landorus. Landorus is just a rock slide flinching machine, and since I saw the item the Rotom was running, I'm still in a pretty nice position here. I can just go for a Scald onto his Landorus. Rotom isn't really a huge threat to my team. Just go for a Rock Slide, get some residual damage off, and then get a Scald off into the Landorus, since it looks like it's an Assault Vested version. So my Landorus is going to get the Rock Slide off first. So that's pretty nice. Did 0 damage to Landorus, and I flinched both of his Pokemon. You see, this is why Landorus is so strong. It doesn't matter what you do to it. You need to knock it out. If you don't knock it out, Landorus is just gonna wreck house. Flinch is just so powerful. It's not even funny how powerful the flinches are. And then it just, if you don't knock it out, it's just an intimidating machine at this point. It's just an intimidating flinching machine. He doesn't care if it doesn't get any damage off. It really doesn't. So, Lopunny is a very scary Pokemon. I want to keep Landorus, so I'm going to go ahead and switch into Golbat. He can Thunderbolt my Golbat all he wants. Lopunny can do a ton of damage to Gastrodon, but I feel like Gastrodon can survive a hit, and I can get a free Scald off onto the Lopunny slot. But, do I really want to take that risk? Rotom could go for a burn onto the Gastrodon. I do have the Citrus Berry. Lopunny does do a ton of damage, but Lopunny, at the same time, can Encore and all this other good stuff. So I think I'm going to go for it and Scald here. He probably thinks I'm going to Protect or something like that. So I'm going to switch out, keep Landorus, bring in Golbat. Golbat is a very tanky Pokemon. He can tank a lot of his hits, especially Lopunny's hits. I don't think he's going to go for the double attacking move onto the Golbat. So Fake Out onto the Gastrodon slot, of course. He's probably going to go for a Willow too. Willow Avoid. Gastrodon is being so freaking good. He's being so freaking good. Holy moly. So, Golbat is in a good position to put in work in this game. I could go for a Tailwind to make my Pokemon a lot faster. I can also go for a Super Fang here onto the Lopunny. Go for a double attacking move onto the Lopunny. I could also go for a Super Fang onto the... You know what? I think going for a Tailwind is a lot better play here. Going for a Tailwind and then going for a Scald right here onto the Lopunny. Lopunny is going to go for a return onto the Gastrodon slot. That's going to do a decent amount of damage, but I should be able to survive any of his shenanigans. And then Rotom really can't touch me. Rotom cannot touch me. Oh, baby. And I get a free Tailwind off here. Rotom should not be doing so much damage. He is finally going to get his Will-O-Wisp off here. So that's good for him. That's bad for me, but that's good for him. I am going to get a Scald off, so this is going to do a decent amount of damage. If I get a burn here... Oh, I'm going to be so sad. I do not get a burn, sadly enough. But, I'm still in a good position. I feel like I'm still in an extremely good position. I need to keep Gastrodon alive for the remainder of the match, of course. I am going to go for a Super Fang onto the Rotom slot. I'm going to go ahead and switch out and bring in Landorus. Landorus just gets intimidations off here. I need to keep Gastrodon alive, like I said. Gastrodon just puts in so much freaking work, and I'm going to get a free, hopefully, since he does have leftovers, I'm not afraid of any of his Citrus Berries, so protection, free play here. More than likely, he's just going to go for a Thunderbolt onto the... Wow, I avoided. He avoided it. Come on, man. Come on. But, that's annoying. That's pretty annoying. But, I am going to go for a Super Fang again. I think that's a good play here. You saw how much damage that did. That did nothing. Oh my goodness, I do not have superpower on my Pokemon here. That's upsetting. I do not have superpower. I'm pretty sad now. I don't have superpower. Oh my goodness, I thought I had superpower. I have U-turn. It makes sense because... No, I have Knockoff, my bad. I put Knockoff on here. And Knockoff is a really good move, but I kind of wish I had superpower now. Man, I'm sad now. Let's just go for an Earthquake. I might lose because of that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. It doesn't affect Golbat. It doesn't affect Rotom, of course. I'm just going to try to get a residual damage off onto this Lopunny. Let's see how much damage I can do. Even Burnt. That's a decent amount of damage, actually. Super Fang is going to come off onto the Rotom slot. Going to lower his health nicely. Return probably onto the Golbat, too. Golbat is going to not take that because he critted me. The Critterinos. Thunderbolt doesn't affect Landorus. And I'm going to go ahead and heal up nicely. I need to knock out this Lopunny, of course. Lopunny is a scary Pokemon. I am going to go for a... I am going to go ahead and bring Gastrodon here. Gastrodon is the best Pokemon to bring here. I am probably going to go ahead and protect and EQ. He can protect with Lopunny, which is fine with me. He has Return, Fake Out. I don't know his other moves, though, so I'm going to go ahead and protect here and just go for an EQ. If he protects, that's fine. Lopunny, so I know he has Protect. My Tailwind should be wearing off this turn. Rotom isn't really a huge threat to me, so I'm fine with that. Actually, I should have went... Wait, what the heck? He's just protecting so he can get the burns off. These burns are really hurting me. They're really hurting me, so... Lopunny does protect itself. I need to knock out this Lopunny because Rotom really can't do anything to my team. Kangaskhan at this point can knock it out. Landorus also is a pretty strong Pokemon that can put in so much work. Tailwind does peter off, so that is pretty upsetting. I think I'm going to go for a Scald onto the Rotom slot, and I'm just going to go for a EQ here. Try to knock out the Lopunny as quickly as possible. Hopefully I can knock out the Lopunny. If I don't, I'm going to be in a very bad position. Gastrodon more than likely will get knocked out this turn. Earthquake is going to come through. Hopefully I can knock out the Lopunny, and hopefully Gastrodon doesn't get knocked out here. And hopefully I can get a burn onto the Rotom. Oh, Gastrodon. No, I do not knock out anybody. Oh... That's pretty upsetting. That's pretty freaking upsetting. I'm pretty sad because of that. But Kangaskhan, my Kangaskhan is pretty bulky, so I really don't have to worry about anything. Lopunny is still pretty slow comparison to my Landorus. I think it's pretty slow comparison to my Landorus. That might have been a speed tie. I don't know for sure. But let's go for a double edge here. I'm just going to go for all-out ballsy play here. Earthquake, double edge. Should I go for an... No. I should not go for a double edge. I don't think. It might cost me the game. Screw it. Double edge or Earthquake. No, he might actually protect this turn. I think he's going to protect this turn. He's going to double protect, so I have to take... So... Yeah, there's no point of taking, there's really no point of taking damage here. So Fake Out and Earthquake. So there's really no point of taking any damage from Double Edge. So let's just go for this particular play right here. Rotom is going to protect. Is Lopunny going to protect? Lopunny does not protect. I do get the EQ off here, so my opponent made a correct play there. I need to knock out this Rotom, though. Kangaskhan should not be taking too much damage, as you guys can see there. I need to one-shot this Rotom next turn, because this Rotom is being a huge freaking nuisance. Like, the biggest freaking nuisance ever. So, I think I can still lose this game. This is very sad. I can still lose this game. So, because I am locked into Earthquakes. These burns are just killing me, man. Who's a bigger threat, Volcarona or Rotom? Rotom can burn me, but Volcarona can just one-shot me. I'm gonna go for the Rotom. I think Rotom is the best play here. I need to kill the Rotom. I am gonna get the Earthquake off here. Break any potential chassis from the Volcarona. Hopefully Volcarona doesn't just obliterate me. I critted my Kangaskhan. Oh, this is not looking good for me. This is really not looking good for me. I do knock out the Rotom. Yeah, this is straight up not looking good for me. So, if I can survive any of his hits, I highly doubt it. Overheat is going to come through, which is pretty interesting. I don't agree with that Overheat. Maybe that's the only the only move he has. But more likely he's going to protect this turn. I should not be... Oh my goodness, I think I lost! If he protects, if he has Protect, this is GG. Oh my goodness, these burns! Oh my goodness! And does he have Protect? He probably does. If he has Protect, just click it. Oh, he doesn't! EQ! This is all the damage going to the Volcarona! Don't knock him out. Upsetting. So, oh well, GG to my opponent. I didn't have enough damage, sadly. Couldn't get a critical hit. I critted my... I don't think that crit really mattered, to tell you the truth. The overheat would have knocked me out, but holy moly. That Lopunny lived with 1 health. That's pretty upsetting. Pretty freaking upsetting that the Lopunny lived with 1 health. I played that very well. It's just that in the end, his Pokemon were a lot bulkier than mine, so... What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? And he ended up getting his burns off, so what can you do? If I would have got a burn on any of those Scalds, this game would have been over a long time ago, but like I said, what can you do? What can you do? It's the game. It was a close game. It was a very good game, and yeah, so RNG and his Pokemon being a lot more tankier than mine ended up winning him the game in the long run, and me making a mistake by not bringing in Superpower. Superpower would, I think Superpower would have just one-shotted the Lopunny, because Lopunny is pretty weak, but big mistake by my part. But anyway, it was a pretty nice match. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.